Hello, hello. Okay. Uh, don't have that much time. Kind of want to speedrun this. So I want to touch a really big, really important concept that I've understood maybe like 3 years ago. No, no, not 3 years. I've understood it way before, maybe 5 years ago or something. Learned helplessness. What does that mean? It, it means that you have attempted something so many times and have failed and failed and failed and failed repeatedly to a point that you have learned that a result of attempts is failure. It's when you fail to achieve any impact by your actions and um, your brain forms a connection or lack of connection between your actions and impact. And hence you learn that you are helpless. You learn that you can't affect this. For example, you're punching a wall and the wall isn't moving. Over time, um, you learn to predict that you punching a wall isn't going to do anything. And this has very strong implications in how it affects you. Even if you look at like basic hormonal things, for you to even something as simple as testosterone, release testosterone, you need to, or even dopamine, you need to anticipate and feel uh you need to feel as though the challenge that you're taking on is within your reach, aka you're capable of achieving it, to feel engaged in the first place. If you have learned helplessness, you're not gonna feel excited and hence you're not gonna be able to gather as many resources from your body. Your body has learned that whatever action we're talking about here is helpless, is pointless, and your body isn't stupid. It, um, in a lot of cases, correctly so, will just save resources. Ex- and the problem is when you learn helplessness in certain things that you should never learn it about. Um, it, even if you consciously don't give up and keep trying, subconsciously you might have already ingrained this helplessness onto yourself to a point where further attempts are already doomed to fail before you're even starting because you're not doing it with the full energy that you need uh, to have to even be able to make it work. So learned helplessness is a very, 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 very scary thing. It's something that can function like a punishment for taking on tasks that are too difficult or too low chance or unlikely or too long term, ones that take a very long time to see a reward. What else is there to say about it? So we know what learned helplessness is. Uh, the insight that I had just now, um, lack of energy or energy problems is a form of learned helplessness. Um, you have usually some sort of a system. You and how you engage with the world and others around you. And if for whatever reason you keep not getting what you want from the world and putting in a lot of effort, you will eventually reach this learned helplessness. And again, as I said before, your body will stop um, releasing energy in an attempt to do so further, or it will do so at a very diminished rate. And if you take that to the extreme, let's say you have extreme dissatisfaction with the relations you have with people, you have extreme dissatisfaction with life itself. What that is going to create is a situation where before even putting in effort, you know you're never going to get what you want. And it completely blocks up your energy supply. It just makes it inaccessible. So, yeah, very scary thing, very closely related to energy.